Hi friends, how are you today? I have seen a meme go around a few times and I wanted to share some thoughts about it. It's a little meme that's about like toxic positivity and what it looks like and what you could try instead. And this is like a pattern that I had in myself and did a lot of work to change, and it's something that I see a lot of my clients struggle with, and it's like the most foundational thing that you can do to change your experience. And so really toxic positivity is, it's like this belief that we're supposed to be happy all the time, and that something is wrong if you're not happy and if you can't see like the silver lining in everything. And I'm not really sure where I picked it up along the way. You know, like I've always been interested in self-help and personal development and, you know, positive mindsets. And so I've always been in learn mode, and somewhere along the way, I equated emotional wellness with being happy. And the reality is it's not the truth. Emotional wellness is the ability to accept and experience a wide range of emotions in ourselves and others. So it's not just about allowing ourselves to feel our feels, but it's being comfortable allowing other people to feel their feels too. But we shut that down, right? Somewhere along the way, myself, and even I see this in my clients, there's this belief that, hey, Andrea, that we are supposed to be happy, and that if we're not happy or some other positive feel-good emotion, that's a problem that needs to be solved and not just part of a normal human experience. And the reality is we're not here to be happy all the time. We're here to experience life. And there are parts of life that are really good and feel really fucking great. And there are parts of life that are devastating and they hurt. And they're supposed to, right? Like it's not, I used to always use this example, like you're not supposed to go to a funeral and be maniacally happy. And like, you know, the last month of my life have really brought that example into like, you know, day-to-day experience. And, you know, it's been really interesting even experiencing that, because it's like people know that my grandma passed away and that I've been sad, and it's like I can see their brain code me as like acceptable to be sad grandma died. But like other times, if we don't have one of those experiences that fall into the okay culturally to be sad or upset moments, like people go into problem solving mode and try to fix it and like not allow you to feel disappointed, frustrated, angry, sad, depressed, whatever it is, right? Like all these normal parts of the human experience. Hi, Carla. It's like life is this is a thought I got from my coach and I want to offer to you, is that life is supposed to be 50-50. Like we're supposed to have a really positive half of life and a quote unquote negative half of life. And there's nothing wrong if you're not happy all the time. And this unrealistic expectation of being happy all the time actually sets you up for a lot of resistance, avoidance, denial, not actually feeling your feelings. Like I got to a point where I had totally gaslit myself into thinking that like there was something wrong with me, that I was broken because I had any other emotion other than happy. And so one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself is, it is totally unrealistic, Andrea, right? But like somewhere along the line, like in the learning and what I picked up is that like anything but happy, anything but positive equals problem to be solved. And like, it's not a problem to be solved. It's a fucking emotion to be felt. Period. End of story. It's not a problem. Like I woke up this morning and I was feeling really sad. And I can't give you like a specific reason. Like it doesn't feel like it's grief for my grandma dying, but I'm just like, there's a few things I could kind of point to, but like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why I'm sad. It's just there. I notice it. I'm sad. I allowed myself to sit here and cry in this beautiful backyard of mine. Look at this pretty forest behind me. And just allowed it to be there. Like, it wasn't a problem to solve. It was a feeling to feel. I accepted it. I allowed it to be there, and I felt it. And so, you know, if you find yourself trying to run away from your feelings, if you find yourself trying to be positive and happy all the time, if you're avoiding it, resisting it, like, I see that a lot of times people are just exhausted all the time and they don't know why. There's not like a good physical reason for them to be exhausted all the time. If you're kind of on that high-low emotional roller coaster, you've got a super short fuse, it's usually because you have been resisting feeling your feelings. You're in a high state of like resistance all the time, of like pushing it down. Don't feel it. It's not supposed to be there. And that's just a really, really crappy way to live. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't help you show up and be the best version of yourself, and it's really hard to create huge results in your life. And so, like, one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself is dropping this idea of like toxic positivity, this thought that you need to be happy all the time. And I'll share the meme in the comments when I'm done so you can see it, but like, and I'm going to do a longer podcast about this because it's so dang important. Emotional wellness is feeling all the feels, accepting that they're a normal part of the human experience. There's nothing wrong with you if you're not happy all the time. You're designed to be that way. And if nothing else, like the quote unquote negative emotions are really there to tell you something, right? They're messages. They're there to be felt. They're not problems to be solved. And when you learn to truly feel your feelings, it changes everything in your life. It's like the foundation for all things. Like, all of your relationships will improve, most especially the one with yourself. You're going to get better results in life. You're just going to have a better experience and daily enjoyment in life. Like, you're going to be more fulfilled because our emotions are the flavor for life. Right? They truly are our experience. And so do you want to feel a lot of resistance, avoidance, feeling like you're broken or that it's a problem that you're not happy all the time? Or do you want to just like learn to accept, acknowledge, process, and release? Because like when we actually feel all this crap, it goes away so quickly. You know, that sadness I had this morning, really, like, it was overwhelming. I allowed it to be there. I felt my feelings and it dissipated. And so that's what I want to offer to you, is that like, you're not supposed to be happy all the time, and you're not broken if you aren't. It's not a problem to be solved. But learning how to feel your feelings is like one of the most beautiful gifts that you can give yourself. So anyway, I'm going to do a longer podcast about this, but I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about that meme that's going around, because I know it's, you know, striking a lot of people and hitting you somewhere in your truth. And yeah, if this is something that you would like more help with, if you want to chat some more about it, I'm here for you. Just shoot me a message and let's talk. But anyway, I hope you have a beautiful Friday, my friends. I'm so excited that you hung out with me, Andrea and Carla and everybody else. Yeah, see you later. Ciao, ciao.